Ryakan_Pharaohs cheered 100. By the way, last stream when we talked about the end of Moo-Athon you mentioned how super sad you'd be and you wouldn't know what to do with yourself, and I said that gives me an idea for a meme, Vanipper Smug. Well, guess what? Check the Vani memes channel on the Discord, Vanipper Smug.
Oh no. What the fuck? You're not gonna call me out like that! You're not, no! See, it's gonna hit me harder than it's gonna hit you, just saying. Like, I'm the one that's gonna be struggling. Thank you so much, Ryokan. You captured my feelings completely. The tears is the one right now. I got too attached. I even found something out that kind of makes it either better or worse. Get you a blanketed ice cream because you did great. Yeah, you're gonna have to treat it like a breakup, isn't it? Man, I'm gonna be so fucking sad. What did I fill the void with? Well, last time you can't really compare it last time because last time it was only a month, right? So now it's like half a year almost. So it's gonna hit entirely different. It's okay, Vani. You know you hate us. I don't hate you guys. If I hated you guys, I wouldn't cry about the thought that Moo-Athon's ending, okay? But are you crying though? I cried on Sunday, I did. Which is pathetic, I know. Like, I got so you know how like I ended the stream on Sunday early. It was because I had an appointment on Monday. It was a very hefty appointment. Like, that appointment was very chunky. It took a lot out of me, a lot of information. I had to print a lot of documents and I had to gather my shit, which is true. I had to gather, but I also ended it early because I got more and more emotional and I felt like I shouldn't cry about it ending when I still have 10 fucking hours on the timer because that's pathetic. That's gonna make me look so fucking like needy and I didn't want to do that. So I ended it a tad earlier also for that sake. I ended it a tad earlier for that sake because it became like I don't know if you could tell by my voice, but like I started to get really sad. And I was like, oh no. Oh no. The minis will go feral without any supervision. Oh god. Oh fuck. I still have 10 hours! Suck it back up, Vani! Fuck you! Oh my god, I need to go like to a boot camp or some shit. Like I need to get beaten the fuck up by like a sergeant so like I don't get emotional right away. Suck it back in. Go back into my eye socket. I have something that I want to show you guys. Since I'm already emotional, why not get more emotional, right? There's a very funny coincidence. Funny, but also very fitting coincidence. My mom was doing like a spring cleaning kind of thing where she was going through stuff in the attic and she found a box with our old toys in it. I saw one and it stood out in particular to me because I remembered that I used to have a dog stuffed animal that was my favorite. And you know how it goes when it's your favorite. It starts becoming, you know, broken. After that one broke, my mom obviously had to replace that dog and get me a new dog. That became then my new favorite. Well, and that second favorite plushie is the one that was in that box. He looks a little bit almost. He looks a little bit almost. Look how he's all shriveled up, but like almost. He's very well loved. Okay, he's very well loved, but it's the colors. The colors are kind of there. The colors are kind of there, and it's really funny to me. One of my favorite plushies as a kid kind of ended up being like my now mascot. So I decided this one I want to keep. Because like she was basically like, you know, spring cleaning to toss it out. I was like, no, I'm keeping this. This is my baba. This is my child. Look how he's so well loved. The ears don't go down anymore. That's our great grand Weeder. Yeah. Can't believe we were destined from when you were a child. Yeah, who would have thought I would have ended up with Weenors, right? Who would have thought I ended up with Weenors as a mascot? I remember the very first sketch of the Ween. I drew it myself. When I designed the weenie at the very start, before we squished you down to little sausage, my very first draft of when I drew Weenie, before he became a little sausage, was actually this. And we did it on stream. Do you see it? It's funny, because I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him in years. I have not seen him over like 15 years or so. I haven't seen this guy in years. You used to like, this was my original like thingy. There were a lot more like sandwich themes, like now you just have the cheese, but before you had like kidney bean, toe beans, you had little lettuce stuff. And then I realized I don't really have green in my design, so it's probably better to replace it with a little pink one. So it's like, not a pink one, with a little purple one, so that it fits my theme. These were the reference and inspiration pictures. Which is really funny, because at the very start, we also were debating to make multiple different mascots and not just one. Basically, like the whole theme was like, they just gotta be bread. There almost was a snake. I drew that too. There almost was a snake. We decided against it because it's not very like, while you can make bread shaped like snakes, you can't really put the bread into, you know, we scratched it, but that could have been a thing, but we scratched it. I should have made, you know, it would have been funnier if I made them breadsticks, because then they would just have been very rigid and long and skinny.